Welcome back to If I Scored It. I'm JVP, and today we're taking on Godlike by Jon Malin. Godlike is a science fantasy comic set in the future, far away in the galaxy. We get a note at the beginning of the comic about this great galactic war and this hero named Romulus who was able to win that war with a powerful sword called the TriStar. But in the process, he sacrificed himself in doing so, and after that war ended, the universe was plunged into a new dark age. The protagonist of the book is a gentleman called Commander Atreus, and his story starts as he returns to the Temple of Altec, where there's a gathering of heroes where they're trying to re-wield, if that's a word, the TriStar to fight this war against an invading and dangerous foe called the Aeon. Many who try to wield the sword die in the process. We're then introduced to Commander Atreus' love interest, Tarazul. Shortly after that, Tarazul is captured by the Aeon, and the rest of the story is Commander Atreus going through his trials to try and wield the TriStar to get his love back. The beginning of Godlike is a bit tough to get through. There's a lot of information thrown at you about the universe and the world and the history of the battles and the different sects that are fighting each other or have fought each other in the past. After you get past that, though, the book does read easy. And I mean, as far as the style of the story and of the art, it's really up my alley. That's what really kept me into the book. I really love the juxtaposition of these primitive people coming out of this technologically advanced age and have that kind of smashed together. It reminds me of a He-Man for adults. I've heard John discuss his love for big, bold, beautiful art. I feel the same way about music. If I remember correctly, I think he caught some flack for this when he worked for one of the big comic companies. I can't remember which one, but this is where his book really shines. He's got a number of full page spreads. This really helps as the story is starting to climax and gets you really moving through the book. He's got big, square, beautiful panels, really easy to read through. And some of the symbolism in his art really makes everything click together. This story screams galactic synth metal, which is the direction I took the theme. I named the theme Axis Mundi, which is a secondary moniker for the TriStar, the Sword of Power. I start off with a bunch of warp sounds in an attempt to try and pull you into John's head to understand Godlike a bit more. Then I hit you with the drop, which is a full heavy metal section with some synth themes over it, including the main melody, which again, you want to keep that main melody simple so you can score it many different ways. It can be fast, it can be intense, it can be slow, it can be sad. I think I accomplished that with Axis Mundi. After that first drop, we settle into more of a groove section, so you can chill with the theme for a bit, and then we lead into the big finish. And now you're ready for Godlike. John may not have hit a home run with issue one, but he's definitely on base, and he has all the elements in place to do something really cool with this story. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's doing with issue two. Let me know what you think of the theme, especially if you've read Godlike. I'm really curious to see how other people thinks my theme matches up with this property. I really want to do scoring for stories and characters, especially fantasy and sci-fi. And I'm working my way to get better, and your feedback can help me get there. So leave a comment and have a good one.